city's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys were winners in Week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scotts. This is Jason Myers to get us started. And off we go in a rainy one from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Rodgers here off the play action. Complete to DK Metcalf. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Warren, quick on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Back at the 45-yard line.
3rd and long, Rodgers. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down, Seattle.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
It's inside the 10. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back now, pressure on its way. Shakes himself free. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So from outside the red zone now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Here's Darnold. It's a Seattle touchdown! The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure of what was coming next. It'll be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Off play action, Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. The Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Down either 25.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Toss play, this is Walker. Good turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Back to the line they go, it's second down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, here's Darnold. Has it down close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Myers to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First down throw by Rodgers. escapes. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Gain of 4.
Third and just 2 to go.
And 2.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now throw again, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The give left side to Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Leads to 2nd and
It's
goal.
the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure.
6-yard line.
And it's the Steelers with 2nd and 6. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Darnold now to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Darnold stays upright. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for this. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Turnover on downs.
Rodgers here from the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Steelers first down.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Steelers first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Darnold looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Complete out to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He stays up. Chased out to his right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He dropped it, he dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. 3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing here, Darnold. Dropped underneath, Walker. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, 3rd down. And off to Walker from the gun. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown!
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Ooh, baby, they were 1 kick away from a tie game, but instead, Brock, they played for 2 in the lead, and this time it does not work out.
I can read you like a book now, partner. You didn't like that decision, did you?
No, sir, I did not. What are they doing?
Well, they're just being too over-aggressive. That's what they're doing. Or they had a 2-point play that they loved and trusted, but now, instead of being tied, they find themselves still trailing in this game.
Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up
Rodgers to throw. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of it, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble.
brings up 3rd down.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screenplay to Warren. And he's tackled for no gain.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Gets this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Brushes him off with ease. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st down, Seattle.
Back now, pressure on its way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 14.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st down.
Walker on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Darnold to throw. Avoid some trouble there. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
2 yards on
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. It's this underneath to Warren. And he'll get it up to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The The Seahawks offense are running out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Seahawks.
Now an inside give to Walker. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. To the left, he's got a Royal. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook, wide open.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Give him 3 on that gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Seahawks trail by just 1. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Charbonnet reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks jump in front late. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers offense headed out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Now stuck to drive with Warren. Breaks the tackles, he'll go in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Steelers calling their first time out.
First and 10.
They'll look to throw it. Austin's there to haul it in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
8-yard gain brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. Jukes out a one stop. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout.
That's another Steelers first down.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's second
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing now. Throw came out right as the defense got to to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for DK.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
He sends this. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. It's a
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.